The result of the vote was not the most interesting aspect of last night's episode of Ireland's Greatest Sporting Moment on RTE2. It was never in doubt that Ray Horton's goal against England at Euro '88 would come out on top as the nation's best sports moment of the 1980s. Horton putting the ball in the English net garnered 42% of the public vote. Rather, what most entertained was Joe Brolly's unambiguous dislike of Barry McGuigan and how much Eamon Dunphy just did not rate McGuigan's victory against Eusebio Pedrosa as a great Irish sporting moment. McGuigan's 1985 WBA featherweight title win against Pedrosa at Loftus Road was one of the 5 moments shortlisted on last night's show, which saw Brolly, Dunphy and Sonia O'Sullivan discuss the merits of each. Dacre Hill put it to Dunphy that it was McGuigan's boy next door profile which appealed to people. It was a suggestion he swiftly rejected, along with outlining why, for him, the title win does not rank. Barney Eastwood, McGuigan's manager, had lined up a succession of easy fights for him, I think 17 or 18, to ensure that he became respected enough to become a contender. Then he found Pedrosa, who was over the hill, spent all the day in a sauna and really wasn't fit to fight. McGuigan went out and, as Barney said bitterly to me afterwards, it took him 15 rounds to do something he should have done in 5 rounds. That's the inside story, and that's the true story. Dacre Hill countered that Pedrosa had 19 successive title defenses. Yes, but he was finished, quipped Dunphy to the amusement of the audience. He also added that the narrative which told of McGuigan uniting the island was not authentic. I think the whole McGuigan thing about uniting the country north and south, he came from clones, all of that stuff was hype. Joe Brolly agreed with Dunphy's assessment, though he did add that McGuigan was an undeniably exciting presence in the ring. It wasn't the real thing. Sectarianism was at its height in the north in 1987. That was showbiz, the white dove on the shorts and all of that. Barry, technically, was a very flat-footed fighter and he trailed his back foot, so anytime he came up against a skilled opponent, he was going to be in trouble. He very quickly lost his title to Stevie Cruz, who was just maybe a bit more than a journeyman. Dunphy concluded that the real hero of the McGuigan story was Barney Eastwood. Eamon Dunphy. Barney Eastwood was the real hero of the Barry McGuigan success story. Ireland's greatest pick. Twitter.com. Seven's Eyes was for RTE Sport at Sport November 9, 2017. After listening to Brolly and Dunphy tear down McGuigan's achievement, Sonia O'Sullivan suggested that he should not be on the list. John Tracy's 1984 Olympic marathon silver should be listed instead. Asked for his top 3, Brolly could not help but further elaborate on his dislike of McGuigan. Anybody but McGuigan I'd like to start with. I just don't like the man, said Brolly. I am biased against him. I want to declare that just in the interest of honest discourse. I meant what I said about him earlier. It was undeniably exciting. We all went crazy when Pedrosa went down in the 7th round. Watch Northern Ireland absolutely screwed by penalty decision that cost away goal.